Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 14th of January 2024. So US equities were mixed with most indices nursing post-NFP losses, although the Nasdaq declined amid tech weakness and AI chip controls. No surprise there really, as with the day before the CPI numbers, stocks and bonds chop as attention turns to US inflation. So as I mentioned yesterday, that's what the market's focus is this week. Let's have a look, see what economic news we've got today. We have the CORE PPI and the PPI month on month. So the market will be interested in these numbers at 1:30. There's not really an awful lot outside of this. Obviously, the market waiting for tomorrow's CPI numbers from the US out at 1:30 p.m. So let's have a look at these choppy markets from yesterday. We can expect more today, but we'll kick off with the Dow and have a look at that one and work our way through to yesterday's trades and what's happening overnight. So in the Dow yesterday, the market, as the headline said, continuing down, but then finding support at that 41,796 that drew in yesterday, and now starting to make its way back to the upside. Certainly going to be interesting to see if the market starts to move back to the upside. The Dow having pulled back quite nicely over the last few weeks. Let's just have a quick sort of ballpark here just to see how many points we've pulled back. 3,353. So a good pullback there for this market over the last few weeks, and probably ready because just in case the CPI line numbers come out better than forecast, plenty of headroom there to move higher. You can see yesterday the market doing this, so you could expect more of this if those CPI numbers are positive for the market tomorrow, which means that they'll actually come out lower than forecast. Meanwhile, in the German DAX, testing the 62% retracement yesterday and moving higher, so not too far off the all-time high for this market at the 20,000 level. We'll just drag that so you can see it, 20,527. They're going to aim to get these markets all the way back up as soon as Trump comes in on Monday, isn't it? 20th. As soon as he takes his hand off the Bible, then you can expect to see the markets move sharply to the upside once more. German DAX also moving up yesterday as well quite nicely. In the S&P 500, this also trading down to 78% retracement, and also coming back above that 57.96 area as well. So again, you can see the volume there as well. Markets oversold, so getting ready to head back also to the all-time highs. So once we've cleared the CPI numbers this week and Trump takes control from next, again you can see the cluster of volume there. Market then driving higher and not too far off yesterday's high either. Meanwhile, in the UK, there's still a problem in the banks, according to the headlines on Sky. And also there's an issue about whether Reeves should resign or not as well. So the market yesterday moving back to the upside there, finding a bit of support, and also you can see they're needing to get back above the 200 MA in the daily chart. 30-minute chart also moving up quite nicely there as well. And in the US dollar, yesterday moving up towards that 110 once more. Let's just have a look here, see what the number was. 110.25, and the irony is that the metals got smashed yesterday. So let's have a look at those. As we kick off with silver, the market down sharply, down to 62%, back below the 200 MA. As I've said, don't expect anything from silver or gold this year except downward pressure, because Trump is a crypto man and not a metals man. So they're going to keep the price suppressed as much as they can, despite the fact there's inflationary pressures there. You can see yesterday sold off. I expect more and the low to be taken out today, and more so tomorrow as well, unless the inflationary numbers are good and the dollar moves down sharply. But yesterday, silver down and the US dollar, so it goes to show just how much control they've got at the moment in getting the metals prices back down, to show that there is no inflationary pressure. Or will be revealed tomorrow. Gold the same, except it didn't move as much to the downside as silver did. As you can see there, it's moved, but not as much, and I'll show you why. We look at the gold-silver ratio. And there's your answer, heading back to 92 and beyond. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the gold-silver ratio moving back to some weekly highs. Let's just bring this up, and there you can see that 98 being one of those targets, 92. You can see the 92 resistance, so that's where this is heading. It'll certainly make it to there tomorrow if the inflation numbers come out higher than forecast, and there's the prospect of rates remaining unchanged for a long time. Be interesting to see if Trump puts pressure on Powell to reduce rates once he's taken office as well, see if there's a few threats going around, which is not uncommon, although denied, which is usually the case. Right, let's have a look at the trades from yesterday. So yesterday morning the market was fairly quiet, the market struggling with the low, and then pressure came in, as you'll see in a moment. We started on the upside with the buy signal, and then this failed. Unfortunately, we didn't get an opposing sell signal, and then the market declined all the way down to the S2 before it found some support, and then started to move back. Then through the mid-morning, another test of the intraday low that the market created there, and prices then moving sideways to higher in the afternoon, with the Dow and S&P moving higher. There was a quick buy signal followed by a second one there, and then prices continuing to move up nicely, 60 or 70 points there to recoup the morning's loss. And then prices just drifting sideways there and trying to make it back to yesterday's low, which it failed to do so during the normal trading hours. And finally, a quick look at where we are at the moment. The market moving up nicely, as we've looked at in the other markets and in the daily chart. We just have a quick look. You'll see there that we're starting to advance back to the upside. But in the 2 minute, we just need to take out yesterday's high, and that will make a big difference there. There is some pressure in the UK, say, with the banking situation and the gilt rates, but nothing's really being shown about that at the moment. No surprise, really, as it's a left-wing thing, isn't it? You know, keep it all under wraps. When Truss was in, they had no trouble selling the pound off down to these levels and then forcing her out on what was can only be described as a conservative budget, which was tax cuts, etc. So this is where we are. Again, things being kept quiet, but a lot going on behind the scenes. And like I say, threats that the Reeves needs to go. Well, not going to get political, but all I will say is that I couldn't agree more. And on that note, let's see what happens today. Day before CPI numbers, market, it's Tuesday, not really that much news apart from the PPI at 1:30. Don't be surprised if the markets work their way back up in the morning part of the session. Okay, that's it for this one and for me. So have a great day, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.